Hello, everybody. All right, we got Acro Day today. I haven't really done a great Jacob video with this, so let's go ahead and knock out Jacob. Um, I have this set up for him to help reload on the Cascade plate, and then that. So he should be able to do significant damage. His hype is available in the shop, so you don't have to just wait on the loot. You can get it from there. So he's only hype 3. We want him to survive. So let's go ahead and put some Hall of Famers on him. There is a hard one, I'm not going to lie, with this, and that is with JBL. If you don't have JBL, you're going to want to put some health on the back end, the 25 million or something like that. You've got to get over that 100 million mark with him. So how are we doing that? We got max levels. We're going to put, like I said, our Hall of Famers on here. And that is JBL and McCool. JBL. Now, on the back end, I'm going to go Whaley. You put on whatever you can, right? You know your account. If you see Leo and Memrock is the best that you have, then you substitute Leo for Memrock. If you've got Zombie Bailey, that's going to be our other option. That's going to give us a really strong to our multiply, and that's our goal, is to get those multis up. If you don't have JBL, then you want to throw in Armor King, because Armor King is going to be better than your Memrock at least. And then you would do Zombie Bailey and then your additional health on the back end. But that is going to help us to get past one turn. Where the heck is McCool? Good Lord. I feel like I passed all the Hall of Fames already. Yeah, we missed her. I have not done this, so this is a first time testing, first time seeing thing. I know the pattern for it because I did it for my 3. There she is. All right. And then again on the back end, we are going to go with that and her. Okay. So Jacob's ready. These are the moves that we're going to be running. The countdown, the submission, and then the rock bottom. Tag link wise, let's just take a look and see. We've got receive 50% less damage, 25% more gem damage, SmackDown 1. Nothing great to write home about. And also keep in mind, everybody's Jacob's going to hit different. Depends if you've got gear, if you've got moment, right? What you got on the strap itself. All those things come into play. Let's go ahead and do somebody that we know is going to hit extremely well. I'm going hype 4 because I want them to, I don't know if they're going to be able to survive without going heavy on the health, but also somebody that feeds off of our coloring. Let's see who we could use. Somebody was asking about Punk. And do I have plate removal chips yet? I don't. We've got 2 hours and 20 minutes. Ideally, you want that X-Brake plate on the back of there. He's not going to... John from Toxic Mafia was asking about Punk. We're going to do him soon. I need to get him up to hype 3. It's just one of those that he doesn't have the... whatchamacallit, hype in the loot, so there's a downfall with that. We're doing red and blue gems, So loading out. Somebody that's just going to do stupid damage. I kind of just want to go with Seth or Julius. I'll go with Julius. We're not going to worry about MP. We're going to just hope that we fill on a Cascade. Let's do this. Let's do this. Do this. And this. Okay. And look, we got a purple and a blue prop already in there. All right, so let's head into the match. And the sequence is going to be basically the first time we're going to go around, we're going to do the sub. Yeah, we could do it this way. So, the second time through, we're going to throw the countdowns out first and then the sub. That way the countdowns can be triggered by the submission itself. So we're at 45.2 billion. I don't know if we're going to survive that big hit. But this will just at least show you how to use Jacob. Alright, the second time, again, we're going to throw the countdown. This is a slightly different pattern. And then the submission, which is going to trigger the countdown. What the fuck happened there? Okay. Let's change that. I don't like that. I think we took a significant drop in our damage. So let's change that around a little bit. And I think that's right. I may have done that backwards where you have to actually do this. We got to do the drop the second time, I believe. So the first time we do countdowns. Sub. And this will definitely trigger. There it is. Perfect. Okay. And then this time through, we're going to do sub, countdown, and then the thing. Which kind of sucks because you lose this big buff over here, but it is what it is. It allows us to use him. And get the most out of them. There we go. That felt like a small hit. Wouldn't even do 1 billion damage there. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm cooking with Crisco. I'm used to using Armor King on 3. So, anyways, let's do... We've got to do this. Here. And this time through, we definitely reloaded there. If you're saying, is this actually worth it? We've already almost done 2 billion. Okay, so this will definitely get you to your chest. Which that's the goal at the end of the day, right? We ideally want to do really big damage, but at the end of the day, we want usable characters to be able to get us to our platinum chest or whatever it is. This is going to be the tell if we actually survive this hit. Got right under 100 million in health. I don't think we're going to live through it. And it's because he destroys the board. Those all came back as zeros. Whew! We lived. We definitely lived. Alright, so our second turnaround, there ain't much health, but we lived. Our second turnaround, let's go ahead and do one sequence. I don't want to lose too much, with Julius, because he's going to be doing a lot of damage for us too. So we'll get one hit of the sub. We'll get one hit of the buff, and then we'll go ahead and tag over. So this is hot tagging without a hot tag, right? You have to just have enough health to live through the first hit. And I don't know if this is truly going to be worth it. All right, Julius is in. And if you are not playing Julius, I hope that everybody got a Thomas chest last MLC. I really do. That you were able to grab one of those. To me, that had more value than anything else, because it's so rare that we see it in the game anymore. And the people that it works on, even though it's a 300 instead of a 500% plate, the people that it works on really well. That was almost shy of 3 billion, almost. Oh, no, come on. So if you're keeping track, I think our next hit should put us around 10 billion. Now, a lot of that is really coming from Julius. A lot of it is, but we have to use acro today. Jacob is a very strong acro. Or let's say that your Julius just isn't quite as strong as what I'm showing here. They're both putting up a really good chunk in damage. And if we could get, let's call it 5 billion out of each, I think that would be a really good achievable thing. This is him blowing up the whole board. Let's see if we live. Hype 4, so it's maybe. Okay. All right. So this time coming in, our red gems are already buffed. So we're already at a little over 1 million per. All right. So the sequence for this one is that we have to do the blow up first. Oh, I think I already forgot the pattern. It's blow up first. $34.43. All right, this time we're gonna go with this, and let's just see what these reds are doing here. 38 million per multiply gem. So, and that's going to get bigger with this buff over here. So 32.98 billion. That really didn't hit as much as I felt like it would have. All right, now we're just going to kind of start playing through just to speed things up a little bit. We're over the 10 billion mark, so perfectly fine with being there. There's some better stuff that you could do with better hype, to be honest. I can hit really stupid numbers with Ray Phoenix, but we're just going to go ahead and push through with this and see what the end result, because I think more of y'all are going to have Jacob than will have Ray Phoenix, and I want to say I've already shown Ray Phoenix off. Ray Phoenix tricolor, you need some stuff though. It's you do need some stuff. There we go. That's end. Yeah, I mean, come on. So let's say you don't have Leo. You think that really matters? I promise you, you are going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. Again, you got to watch. We do have max levels here on both Jacob and Julius, so you do want to be mindful of that. Again, if you don't have the Hall of Famer, we don't want that offer. Joe Hendry is not good. He's fine. He's not 6K good. But it's one of those that you want to be max levels. Instead of that Hall of Fame JBL, maybe go ahead and throw this guy on there for that extra 25 million health. It will definitely come into play. You need that to survive. You got to be over, I think it was right at 100 million in order to survive. All right, there y'all go. Later.